Hello friend, this is Tim Cruse, and I just want to take a moment today to encourage you towards some very important dates that are coming up very soon. We know that the election is before us and things are unfolding, and we just got a great responsibility as well as a privilege to cast our vote and to make our voice known in this election. Now, registration deadlines are coming up. The deadline to register in the state of North Carolina is October the 9th. And you can register by mail, postmarked by October 9th, or in person on October 9th. And then absentee ballot deadlines are October the 27th, and return by mail, postmarked by November 3rd, and then return in person November the 3rd by 5 p.m. Early voting begins October the 15th through October 31st, and dates and hours may vary based on where you live at in the state. But then also, there's other things that are coming up that you want to be mindful of, and you can do some same-day registration and vote, and that is October the 15th through the 31st, and so that's something that you can do, and they'll verify that within 2 days and make sure that your vote is a legitimate vote and everything is lined up and taken care of there. And so those are some important dates that are coming up, but make sure that you're registered to vote. And that's the most important thing at this juncture, and then actually getting out to vote and inviting family and friends to vote on election day. And we've got just different options: early voting, absentee voting. So really at the end of the day, there's no excuse not to vote and exercise your right and your privilege as well as your responsibility as a citizen of this great land. And then I want to give this announcement as a public service announcement for our local community development department here in Monroe. And they've been working with the Census and done such a great job there. Our county is number one in the state with 74.3% self-reporting overall. Yet our city of Monroe is undercounted with a self-reporting rate of 62.5%. So we need to get everyone just registered in that regard, and that you're turning in your census information. And this is something that's very simple to do. You can register online at my2020census.gov, G-O-V. That's my2020census.gov. That's just one word all together there. You can call 844-330-2020, but do what you can to just be counted during this time. Their motto is "Everyone counts," and that's so true. And we have a representative form of government, and we want to make sure that everyone is accounted for and properly represented. And so be mindful of this. Your personal information is kept safe, is not shared. And so we thank those who are serving in this capacity to make sure that Union County and our city of Monroe does everything we can to encourage folks and remind them that everyone counts. And so I want you to count, to be involved. I want you to know that you're counted, and that you have a place, a role of significance and importance in our community, in our state, and in our country. And with this opportunity that we have, let's be good citizens. Let's be those who are responsible, and let's be those who appreciate the sacrifices of those who've gone before us. Many of them suffered so, even giving their lives so we can enjoy the freedoms that we enjoy. And the Bible talks about how we're to pray for those who are in authority. We've had so many good guests on this community forum, and we're thankful for each of them, praying for them and for their families. We're praying that God will raise up more candidates who are God-fearing, those who respect the Lord and His Word. Pray about that. Consider it. Perhaps it never entered your mind until now that God may want you to serve Him and serve your community, state, or even country in a public office. We're all called to different roles, realms, and responsibilities in this life. Consider that. Commit it before God in prayer and ask God to direct you. Ask God to have mercy upon our country. We need revival among His people. May the people of God, those who claim the name of Jesus Christ, may we humble ourselves. May we seek His face. May we turn from our own wicked ways and ask God to forgive our sin and heal our land. He's willing to do that. That's the heart of God for us. May we have a heart for Him and a heart for one another. Make sure you get registered now. That deadline's coming up on October the 9th, and then the election day is November 3rd. Early vote and other things. You can be reminded of those dates either by reviewing this or looking those up online, but also make sure that you're counted in the census, mycensus2020.gov. Make sure you go on there and you're counted and we're represented well here at home in Raleigh, but also we're represented well in particularly there in Washington. Thank you so much for being a part of this forum today. God bless you.